recording.
One, two, three.
Well, hello HGTV. We're the Mullers, as you can see by the name on the trailer. My two sons, Christopher and BJ. We like to go camping for fun. It's been a new experience for us in the last couple of months since we bought the trailer in September of 2011. We have a big family, and we're thinking about getting a larger trailer to fit the family in, or that the family would have more room to enjoy themselves. So I'm going to step out of the picture, and I'm going to ask my sons a couple of questions, and we'll see where it goes from there. Okay? Okay, here we go. Get on. Get on. Good. BJ and Chris, I got a few questions I want to ask you.
Sure.
What makes your family different from other families?
What makes our family different from other families is that we want to go camping together and all contribute to make the camping experience that much more enjoyable by getting a bigger truck and a bigger camper.
Ah, very nice, very nice. What do you want to do for fun?
I want to go camping.
We go camping. We like take our bikes. We want to get a bike carrier for the camper.
Yeah.
You know, do a little exploring.
Yeah. Ah, that's very good, very
We want
good.
to get off the island, and camping on Long Island's tough. There's really not much to do. We want to get off the island and see the other campgrounds that are out there where there's more to do for the kids, especially.
I know in the beginning of the intro, I said that this was the first time that we bought the camper in September of 2011. So we really don't have too much of a history. We used to be going camping with a tent for about 15 years, and we sort of died away with that, and we got reinvigorated with the camper that we purchased last year. Why an RV now?
Why an RV now? Because you bought one last year, and since we've had it and we've had so much fun with it, we need a bigger one because the family is expanding.
And we all chip in on the RV, and it's a cheap vacation with the economy the way it is. We like to take the kids, and the kids really love it, and we just want to continue doing it.
What would you do if you had an RV?
I would go camping more. Especially a bigger one.
All right, yeah. There are some very nice models out there, beautiful models.
Which we're going to buy in September.
Well, we'll see about that. We'll.
Know what we're going to buy in September. Dad.
Okay. All right. What do you know about RVs?
Well, when we went into it last year, when we got this, we didn't really know too much. We got what we liked, what we thought we needed, but after using it for a couple of months, you know, we definitely see things that we want that this one doesn't have, such as storage. You know, there's not much storage in here. We like to, what else?
It gets tight to sleep in when the weather is bad.
Okay.
When the weather is great, it's a great camper. When the weather is bad, it gets very tight. There's not a lot of space. There's not a lot of room. It gets very cramped. But it is a great camper.
It's great for the size for two people, but you know, when you have more than two people, it gets tough. And like I said, there's things that we want that this doesn't have. There's things like an outside kitchen, which we didn't know about, which would definitely be a great thing to get for us.
Oh, so that could be one of the dream features in the new RV that you're looking to get.
Exactly.
All right. Well, listen. Since you think we're going to be upgrading the brothers,
We are.
what do you think the most important things to look for in an RV?
Definitely bump outs, which you're going to get with the bigger camper.
The slide outs. Yeah.
The slide outs, more sleeping area, more cargo area. Definitely a dual axle that's going to raise the height of the camper. This camper is great, but the clearance is low. You can't bring it on the beach. Even backing it up into hills on driveways, it gets a little tough because it's a very low clearance. It's about a foot, whereas the bigger campers have a lot more clearance. And definitely the bump outs, which gives you the more space. It gives you that couch. It gives you that feeling of luxury. Not that this doesn't, but you know, with the size of our family, Obviously, a bigger camper with slide outs is definitely the way to go.
Oh, very good.
And it's also tough with this one because once you get to the campground, this folds out into a bed, and you have to sit there and make a bed, and you have to do the same thing on the back. Whereas if you had a bigger camper, it has a dedicated bed, you don't have to do that. You just get to the campground and you're already set. It's less to do, it's more enjoyable.
And there's also the safety feature. Obviously, 2 weeks ago, my father went camping, and there was a camper that did overturn. One thing with this camper is it's a single axle, and if you blow one tire, that could be a definite safety issue, which is something that we did not look at or even know about the first time we went camping, you know, at the RV show. Obviously, having a single axle is, now we know that it could be a safety issue. Having a dual axle, a bigger camper, is definitely the safer way to go too.
Well, you sort of answered my next question I was going to ask you. What type of RV are you looking for and why? I think you gave a lot of good reasons for a different type of camper, upgrades, and the safety factor, which was very nice. Why should HGTV pick the Mullers?
Good question, Dad. Because I was going to answer.
No, I'm just getting back in the picture.
We all like each other.
We all like each other.
I'm wearing a Transformer shirt. That's why you should pick us.
We enjoy watching HGTV. It has very informative shows. We were quite surprised this springtime when we saw HGTV about the new camper, the largest camper show on the East Coast, and it happened to be Hershey, where we had been last year when they were taping the show.
And we saw the guys being filmed.
We saw the guys being filmed and said, oh, I don't know what those people are doing. But anyway, I hope you pick the Mullers. My son BJ, my other son Chris. I also have a daughter. We have 5 grandchildren, plus their wives and my wife. And we're looking forward to going to Hershey again in September and looking to see what's out there. So thank you, HGTV, and I hope we see you. Bye-bye.
Wait, not done yet.
Awesome.
Right now we have a little dilemma with the camper. We don't know what we want to do. Right now we have this one. We have a couple options. Just keep this one and be happy with it, or we can maybe get one that's slightly bigger than this and keep this one, so that way there's 2 in the family, which would be cool because everybody could go out. It gives you the more storage because you have 2 families going out at once. Or all of us chipping in to get a larger trailer that we all would use. So we have 3 options, and we got to see what we want to do.
Yeah, well, I think that was very good, a little extra information for HGTV. And again, I hope we see you in September.
2 months.
If we don't see you, we'll be there anyway, so maybe we'll run into you. Enjoy. Bye-bye,
Bye-bye.
HGTV.
We're going to get my dad a cool hat like we have too.
Okay, what do we think?